And I would like again to welcome you with this last national competition. As all of you know that it's a three national competition. In the 21st of May, we had the first one in Kiev. In the second one, it was last Friday in Tromsø, and today is the last one in Varna. And based on these three competitions, we will have nine teams, three teams from each competition. So the three winner of today plus the three winner from Tromsø and Varna, they will come together in November in an international competition where three of them will win like sort of acceleration program from our team. So my name is Tamer. I am the coordinator for the SEEDplus project, and it's a pleasure to be here today with all of you. Actually, today I see it's the result of 6 months work with you. Train all the teams how to present, how to do things, and as I said in Tromsø competition today, I think we have 10 teams, and I think all the 10 teams are winner because simply they succeeded to improve themselves, they succeeded to make a good business idea. They will pitch the idea in 5 minutes from now. So I think all of them are winner. But we as a committee, we need to choose three of them. So this is myself. So maybe I can give the floor from Johanna, please.
Hello, everyone. So my name is Joanna. I'm from Fast Track Action, which is a company based in Lisbon, and we are part of an investment group that invests in early stage startups as well as growth stage SMEs. And we are also one of the partners of SEEDplus project. So welcome everyone and good luck. And maybe I pass the word to Rory.
Yeah, nice to meet everyone. And thank you for joining the session today. So my name is Rory Taylor. I'm a project and grants manager at GForce. GForce is a Slovakian climate tech venture capital fund and entrepreneurship ecosystem builder. So we're massively passionate about connecting and working with very high impact early stage startups and founders, particularly those in high impact areas such as climate. So really excited to hear what everyone's got to present today, to see your startups, and likewise, good luck for everyone. And shall I pass this fill in?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Hello, I'm Sven Semyonov from Technical University of Varna, and I evaluate the startups from our site, from the site of our university. This is a final of a hard work from 6 months ago, and good luck of everything. Vesela?
Hello, everyone. I'm Vesela Dicheva from Technical University of Varna. Good luck, everyone.
And I think the last member of the committee, Veronica, please, Veronica.
Hi, I'm Veronica. I'm part of the Impact Hub team, which is a global network of entrepreneurial communities. We are established to accelerate the inclusive and sustainable innovation at scale. We're all around the globe. I'm usually residing in Lisbon. We are present in over 68 countries where our aim is to boost the entrepreneurial spirit for social entrepreneurs. So good luck to everyone today.
I think no one else from the committee, right? All the committee presented now, right? Good. So maybe we can start with the first startup. The first startup is the CNC.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. So please share your slide, and then you will have 4 minutes from starting the presentation.
Okay.
Just a second.
Yes.
Do you see our presentation?
Not yet, but I think it's in the way. Yes, if you make it in presentation mode.
I'm sorry, we're having a bit technical issues. Just a second.
Maybe with the internet.
Okay, do you see it now?
Not really. Maybe you can stop sharing and reshare again.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
Okay. One sec, because we have a trouble with our internet, maybe.
Do you see it now?
Not. It's try to sharing, but nothing yet.
What can you see your application?
Just it's
Again, there is a problem with the sharing, I think.
yeah, I think because it's going black and it's
Yes, there is something here.
Okay, do you see webcam screen?
Not a full screen yet, but yes.
Now it's okay.
Now it's coming. But it's very slow, I think. Do you think yes, try now?
Yeah.
we have some
We have some low system resources might affect your audio quality. Try cause some applications. Okay, this is the info. One sec.
Yes, I think it's work. Yep.
We can try to connecting with a browser link, not from application.
Yep.
Okay, one sec.
Good. So while the CNC team are working to fix this one, I think the next team will be trace cycle. So please prepare your presentation that you will come in the after CNC. So sorry for this delay. So we just wait for 1-2 minutes more. If not, we can go for the next presentation and then we can come back to CNC. So just give them 1 minute chance. CNC team here or not yet? Okay. If not yet, I can see in the list that the trace cycle, you are here. Hello, trace cycle.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. One
Do you
second.
think,
I will just turn on my camera.
yes, do you think you are ready for presentation just to keep the time?
Yes,
Yes,
I
please.
am. Is it our turn now?
Yes, please go ahead now. And then once CNC joined us, they will present
Okay, fair
just to
enough.
keep the
All right,
time.
so I will share my screen, so bear with me a moment.
Yes.
One second. My apologies, it has frozen. Let me try it again.
Mhm.
I didn't realize that. Okay, so I have this problem. I'm trying to share my screen, but for some reason, Zoom has completely frozen. It freezes every time I'm trying to share my screen.
Yeah.
It's very strange. I haven't had this problem before. So maybe should I send the presentation to you and then,
Yes, please do.
okay,
You
I'll
have
do
my
that in
email.
order.
Yeah. And also, I would like to ask the other team, please send your presentation to me just
Okay,
as a backup.
one second. I will unmute. I will mute.
Is CNC here now? The CNC team is here.
I think they just joined.
Okay.
DNC, are you here?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Try now to share your presentation.
Okay. Did you see the
Yes.
screen?
Yes, please make it in full mode and then start.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Tsvetomir Zhelev, and this is my wife and business partner, Tsvetelina Zheleva. I have gained an extensive experience during my 5 years as a restaurant manager. Tsvetelina has vast experience in marketing, management, and international business. This is why we believe you would be the perfect team for developing our dream.
Sorry, you are not sharing in presentation mode. We see just the welcome message.
Only welcome, you see?
Yes.
Okay. Uh,
Yes, now it should work.
Okay. Okay, did you see now? Correct.
Yeah, but I think it's work now. If you start to press next, I think it should work.
Okay. Hello everyone again. My name is Tsutomir Zhelev, and this is my wife and business partner, Tsvetelina Zheleva. I have gained an extensive experience during my 5 years as a restaurant manager. Tsvetelina has vast experience in marketing, management, and international business. This is why we believe we would be the perfect team from developing our dream zero footprint and eco-friendly restaurant. This will be the name and logo for our restaurant. Zero because we want to be a place with zero carbon footprint. Zero because we start building the business from scratch. Zero because everything starts from zero. You take the right path and you become a hero. Our vision and dream is to create a restaurant dedicated to providing delicious and healthy meals while maintaining a zero carbon footprint. Our mission is to pioneer sustainable dining practices and inspire a new standard in the restaurant industry by integrating green technologies and fostering local partnership. And we aim to minimize environmental impact, promote a healthier planet. Sveti.
Our business model includes local sourcing and seasonal menus. We're going to use sustainable operations like zero waste kitchen with comprehensive waste reduction strategies, including composting organic waste, recycling, and minimizing single-use items. Also, we're going to use energy efficiency, water conservation fixtures and appliances. For green logistics, we're going to have eco-friendly packaging, electric delivery vehicles, and bicycle-friendly access. Our design is going to be eco-conscious with natural and recycled materials for the restaurant's interior and green spaces in the restaurant. For community engagement and education, we're going to have workshops and events hosted in the restaurant on sustainable living, healthy eating, and environmental preservation. Our target customers are going to be eco-conscious consumers, health and wellness enthusiasts, young professionals and urban dwellers, local food lovers, tourists and visitors, and we're going to reach each segment through digital marketing, in-store experience, collaborations and partnerships, and seasonal and timely campaigns. We have calculated the approximately initial expenses for our prognosis, and the total amount for the initial cost is a little over 140,000 Bulgarian lev. The total initial costs for the first year are approximately 400,000 Bulgarian lev. And as you can see on the graph, the expected revenues for the first year are approximately 900,000 Bulgarian lev. We assume that costs and revenues will increase by a certain percentage annually. For our prognosis, we will assume it to be 10%. We'll be expecting profit from the guests in the restaurant, food for takeaway, and from the organized events. And this forecast indicates that the restaurant can expect stable profit growth over the next 5 years. In Varna, there are a couple of various places with green initiatives, health-focused cafes and juice bars, but there is not a restaurant in the city that combines all: eco-friendly place, zero carbon footprint, local products, and green initiatives. We have created a survey and have gathered 80 answers from people of different age, status, and interest. We can see that most of the people are with close to average wages of our region, and they eat out 1 to 2 times a week, which is promising for us. People are increasingly trying to find places which offer good food quality because they realize that this is an especially important factor. We are happy to see that customers are aware of the dangers of carbon footprint and they're willing to visit a restaurant which is eco-friendly. And most importantly, they're aware of they're also fine with paying above the average prices for a meal. And we aim for zero to be the premier destination in Varna for those seeking not just a meal, but a sustainable lifestyle experience. So that was our presentation. And again, sorry for all the troubles that we had with starting it.
No, thank you very much. You actually did it in exactly 4 minutes. So this is great. Now space for the committee to ask.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for that presentation. I guess one quick question just to start things off. Is my understanding correct that the restaurant would be in Varna? Do you have intentions to grow and expand additional restaurants outside of Varna within your initial projections, or would you just stay within the city?
We've been thinking a lot about that, and our idea is to first start in Varna, and then after probably the third year, just to see and expand in another city in Bulgaria, and then we've been thinking about franchises in different countries.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank
And
you too.
I guess also just thinking about, you said that there are other businesses that do, or restaurants that do similar things, but don't cover everything, and that's where your niche will come in. In how successful have those other businesses been within the Varna ecosystem?
They're really successful in what they are doing, because they're doing bits of what we want to do, because we want to have everything all together. And they're pretty successful because like from a couple of years, we've seen that people are actually seeking more and more places where they can eat healthy food, that they can learn something. So they're really successful. And actually what we see is that using minimum resources, like using for marketing, using the social medias, those places become really, really successful with minimum resource.
Perfect, thank you.
I have two quick questions. So first one, I'm really curious about, you mentioned the community engagement and education and potential partnerships.
Yeah.
What would that look like in your case?
We've envisioned it to be to have like different people that are working in different businesses, eco-friendly businesses, to have like workshops in the restaurant, just to gather people and to educate them on what really environmental preservation means, because people tend to use that word, but they don't know what stands behind it and how in your daily life what you can do to help actually preserve the environment. So it will be like workshops. We can have like with fitness centers, because nowadays fitness centers are not just to go there and to leave some steam off. It's just also to start doing something in your community, to share the information in your community. So we'll have like different, as I said, different people coming, but it will be also a place for people to meet each other with mutual interests.
Okay, thank you. And regarding the local sourcing, I'm wondering how will you are you also planning on doing some of the produce yourself, or are you focusing on the local ecosystem for the produce?
Firstly, it will be mainly on the local produce, because around Varna there are a lot of farmers that have really good produce, and actually we already have established like people have established community between themselves, and they share what kind of produce they have. They bring it to you, so it will be really easy to start using local produce. And then with time, actually our dream is to have to start a garden with our own produce. It will be really good actually to have something, if we have place in the restaurant, for when families come, for children, just to see the process of doing that. It's something that I've seen somewhere in I don't know, I think in Europe or in America, for children just to have this during their time in the restaurant, just to see how the seeds are going into the earth. But yeah, with time, this will be our direction also.
Okay, thank you.
Other comments from the committee?
Which time, when you expect to be ready for franchising?
maybe from 3 years.
Yeah, maybe after seeing, because the first year after opening something like that is just to see where it's going, and after 3 years, we believe that we'll have the knowledge, the experience to go with the franchise.
Okay, thank you.
Any other comments, questions? Okay, if not, maybe we can go to the next presentation, which is Trace Cycle, and I assume I will share it from my site here.
1 second, let me try to
Try,
share my
yeah,
screen.
try.
If that doesn't work, then I will.
Yeah, please,
okay.
go ahead.
Yes, apparently I can share it now, so it's all good.
No, yes, please share it.
Yes, okay, let me go to presentation mode. Shall I start now?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, hello and welcome to Trace Cycle. The e-scooter population is spiraling out of control, and with it comes a host of challenges that we need to tackle. A typical e-scooter lasts 4.6 years, and during its entire lifetime, it will use up at least one entire battery, which leads us to this. More than 500,000 e-scooters are circulating around the EU in any given year. Their batteries have significant carbon footprints, and just 12%, only 12% of all e-scooter batteries are recycled, which is a very low number. This is going to become an even bigger problem as the demand increases and with upcoming European Union battery passport and carbon footprint legislation. In a nutshell, we have all these batteries, we don't know how to track them, what to do with them, and how to recycle them. Looking at these statistics, it is clear that the micromobility market is very lucrative. The European market alone is worth $12 to $15 billion, and this is the beachhead market that we are targeting. Our product is a tracking solution that allows end users like companies to find out technical specifications, battery passports, carbon footprints, recycling information, and other data simply by scanning the unique code that is labeled on and assigned to each battery. We have a transparent tiered revenue model with different options ranging from a subscription, because we are a software as a service, to freemiums, to pay-as-you-go models, and others for our clients in the rideshare industry, of which there are many, as you can see on the right. With respect to our financials, we are seeking 66,000 euros in funding for our prototype development, testing, and trials. And we are slated to reach break even at 3.7 years from the start of operations. What differentiates us from the competition is that we concentrate on this niche of micromobility with a focus on recycling and refurbishment, and our tracking mechanisms are cheaper. So why us? Why should companies choose us? Our easy-to-use and intuitive platform can be customized towards clients' needs. It is scalable to other categories outside micromobility. And most importantly, it is cheaper and less energy intensive than blockchain. We are in the prototype stage with a technology readiness level of 3, and we have received validation from a prospective rideshare client and a prospective partner. We will be working on trials and troubleshooting and alpha testing, along with advertising, funding, and building strong partnerships this calendar year before moving on to beta and gamma testing to refine our prototype next year, followed by launching it, adapting, and then scaling regionally and then internationally. Our team consists of me, Najib, a materials and mechanical engineer, and my team member, Hao Ming, who is an electrical engineer. And we are expanding to enhance our prototype development and other aspects to make this venture a tangible reality. So join us in revolutionizing the micromobility sector. Thanks for tuning in, and scan this code to find out more about how you can recycle your e-scooter batteries better. Thank you.
Super, thanks. It's a 3-minute point half. Great.
Okay.
So,
Thanks.
questions?
Yeah, I can jump in first. Thank you so much for the presentation. I really liked it. I did just want to double check because I think I wasn't entirely clear on exactly what the solution you're offering is, because my understanding is you're tracking the battery usage, life cycle, specification. Is this something that you're integrating into a battery? I'm just curious how you're accessing this data in
Okay,
sort of
so
live
if
usage
if you
data.
take the yeah, so if you take the example, so let's say you have an e-scooter, there's a battery in it. So each battery has a QR code that will be labeled onto it. And when you scan this QR code, or let's say you are a company like Uber or Lyft or Tier, you scan this code and you can find out the technical specifications of that battery. Is it a lithium ion battery? How long has it been in use for? How do you recycle it, and other information? So yes, it will be
Okay, so
integrated on the battery as a label.
okay, so it's data on the battery itself as opposed to live usage data.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And then I guess building onto that, then who is your key customer? Is it the battery producers and the
Our
ride
key
sharers?
customers, we are first targeting this market of companies in the rideshare industry. So there are many companies that have micro mobility fleets, that is fleets of e-scooters and e-bikes. So these are some of the names. So we could target any one of them with this solution, and they could use it for their fleets of e-scooter in any city. So let's say they have a fleet of e-scooters in Paris, for example, and they'd like to track which batteries of which scooters have gotten lost, stolen, vandalized, missing for no reason, need to be recycled because they've reached their end of useful lives. So that's where our solution comes into play. It helps them do that.
Perfect. Thank you.
And I just wanted to add that we've tried to reach out to different rideshare companies, and Tier, out of all of them, has expressed interest in this solution, that this could work out for them.
Actually, I had a short question about that. What are your conversations with Tier like right now?
Our conversations. So we've been talking to them about customer research. So we sent them a survey. We wanted to know more about statistics about their e-scooter fleets. For example, how many go missing, how many are completely spent, and things like that. And we also asked them if they would be interested in our solution for a pilot test trial to see how it works out. So that's the kind of dialogue we've had with them. And that's where they said, yes, we are interested, because we aren't doing something like this. And there's nobody in the market who is actually doing something like this.
Yep. Any comments? I have one short question. You are just providing this information to the user and the company, or you are working with recycling the battery as well?
We will be working with recyclers as well. So think about Umicore, Northvolt, BBAT here in Belgium. They work with battery scrap and battery recycling. So we want to form partnerships with them. This way we can send data to each other, the data that is relevant. We can track statistics. So yes, we do want to create, and we intend to create, partnerships with recyclers and refurbishers and scrap collectors.
Good. Thanks a lot.
Sorry, Tamir.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah. Please.
Within this roadmap, what do you expect is going to be the biggest challenge?
For us, currently, I think the biggest challenge will be the customer outreach. So in our case, we would like to reach out to as many customers as possible, get letters of intent signed, and start working on pilot trials. So for us, that would be our biggest challenge, followed by the fundraising. Like any other venture, we are fundraising in order to work on our development. So yeah, that is also something to look at. So these are our biggest challenges that we are facing and tackling at the moment.
Any other comments from the committee? questions? Okay. If not, maybe you can go for the next one. EU true FIP.
Hello everyone. Utropho.
Yes. Ayush, I think you are muted now. We can't hear you.
Hello.
Yes,
Am I
hello.
audible?
Yes, now you are there.
Okay. So I'm presenting the screen.
Yep, I think we can see it. So please go ahead.
Okay. So good morning everyone. My name is Ayush Chandra and I'm having with me Man Soni and Akshat Gupta, and we are the co-founders of Utropho. We are a startup dedicated to addressing the most pressing environmental issue of our time: water pollution and eutrophication. Our mission is to protect and preserve our precious water bodies through innovative technology and expert consultation. Coming on to the problem, water pollution, especially eutrophication, is a global concern. Eutrophication is caused by excess nutrients such as nitrogen and phosphorus in water bodies. It leads to harmful algae blooms, depletes oxygen levels, and severely affects the aquatic life. Early diagnosis and continuous monitoring are crucial to prevent and mitigate these impacts. However, existing solutions are either too complex, require multiple devices, or are not user friendly for an average person.
The major customer segments of our products are residential committees, agricultural enterprises, government bodies and municipalities that deal with the water sector, industrial companies, and NGOs that are related to the environment. Could you move the slide ahead, Ayush? We plan on generating revenue through device sales, subscription services for advanced data analytics and cloud storage, licensing technology to the other companies, and offering consulting services based on the collected data. Mm, Is the screen moving ahead? Because I'm not able to see it.
The screen's not moving for me.
Uh,
There we go.
Wait, what happened? It went blank.
is the screen visible now?
Yes, it's on the solution.
Okay.
Sorry for the disturbance.
Let me continue with the solution part. Okay. So at Utropro, we develop a portable water quality testing device that simplifies the process of monitoring and managing water quality. Our device measures the critical parameters such as pH, dissolved oxygen, dissolved salt, turbidity, and temperature. This enables an early detection of nutrient pollution. The key features of our device is that it provides real-time monitoring, data collection, early detection, portability, and it is having a very user-friendly interface.
As I earlier explained the customer segments, I'll skip the part right now. I'll come to the business model. We plan on generating revenue through device sales, subscription services, and advanced data analytics and cloud storage. We'll basically provide consulting services based on the data collected of their particular water body or where they've used our product. The cost that we propose that we'll sell our product is at 100 euros. The cost breakup goes, we require the sensors and all to be covered under 20 to 25 euros, and the rest would be allocated towards research development and profit. At Utophobe, our value proposition is simple. We provide a portable, user-friendly device that offers accurate and real-time water quality testing. Our device ensures early detection of nutrient pollution, making it accessible to everyone from environmental friendly professionals to everyday citizens. With long battery life and durability, our device is a reliable tool for continuous monitoring and timely interventions, ensuring the protection of our precious water bodies.
So our go-to-market strategy for Utrophobe focuses on tapping into the significant market potential in India and Europe. With India boasting approximately 2.4 million lakes, we aim to initially cover 0.1% of this market, targeting around 2,400 lakes. In Europe, Switzerland alone offers 1,500 major lakes and up to 7,000 when including smaller ponds and community lakes. Finland, with its extensive network of water bodies, presents another prime market. Our plan involves a gradual expansion over the next 5 years. We will price Utrophobe at 100 euros, and our goal is to sell around 100 units by the end of FY 2025. Following this trajectory, we anticipate reaching 100,000 euros in revenue by the end of FY 2026 and scaling up to a million euros by the end of FY 2027. Now, coming to the market size, the global water quality testing equipment market was valued at approximately $3.5 billion in 2020 and is projected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 6 to 8% from 2021 to 2026, with significant opportunities across various segments and regions. The total addressable market for water quality testing equipment is
Akshat, we cannot hear you. There's some muffle in the mic, unless it's on my side. But
No, I just lost it at the end there as well.
like we could hear you perfectly until like 20 seconds ago. Can you try again?
just a second.
Perfect. We can hear you. Great. Continue.
Is it better now?
Yes, it's great. We
Yeah.
can hear.
Yeah. Now coming to the market size, the global water quality testing equipment market was valued at approximately $3.5 billion in 2020 and is projected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 6 to 8% from 2021 to 2026. With significant opportunities across various segments and regions, the total addressable market for water quality testing equipment is substantial and growing, estimated to be around $4 to $5 billion. At Utrophobe, we are committed to making a difference in the global water crisis. Our innovative device and consultation services aim to empower individuals and organizations to protect and preserve water bodies worldwide. Join us in our mission to create a cleaner, healthier future for our planet. Thank you for your time and attention.
Thank you very much. Questions from the committee?
Yes, maybe I can go ahead.
Yeah, please, Joanna.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Very nice. My question is with the business model or value proposition. So you mentioned in a slide that several kits, water detection kits. So what differentiate your
There,
solution from what exists in the market already?
actually, in the market, there exist kits which have several segments in which you test the TDS of the water once. Then you have to use another part of it, another component of it to measure the oxygen. But as compared to our device would be a handheld device which measures all of that in a single click. You would not require complex kit components to measure all of the various components of the water, such as TDS, oxygen, and the ppm, hence making it different from our competitors.
Okay, thank you very much.
I had one quick question. First of all, thank you very much for the presentation. I guess my question would be around the climate impact of this. So I think at the start of the presentation, you mentioned that this was a major challenge. What do you see as sort of the potential climate impact that this solution could offer? Have you looked to do any, I guess, put any figures around the impact that this could have?
we feel as that the climate should not have an impact on this, as climate do tend to change, but it would not result in the drastic change of the ppm or the TDS of the particular water body that we are targeting. Hence, I do not think it should be impactful to our product or our analysis.
And I was particularly wondering in terms of the climate benefit. So you said this would help sort of reduce emissions or anything. Is there any climate benefit there?
There's no climate benefit in reducing the emissions from this, but we surely will provide with the consulting services, such as, for example, a customer is having a community lake or pond, which is on the verge of being eutrophied and cannot be recovered further. So we would provide them with guides and instructions on how they can save their particular water body or the pond or the lake. So that would be the impact this product would have on the environment.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
I just wanted to add that we are preventing eutrophication, and preventing the eutrophication will also lead to preventing the aquatic life. We can save the aquatic life, and thus we can save the underwater growth of the plants and flora and fauna over there.
Brilliant. And well, I guess one other question actually that I had separately is on your pricing structure. So I think, am I right in understanding? Can you just confirm what the pricing for each of these devices is, and how you've arrived at that pricing number?
So, if we were to compare it to India, all of the sensors that we require, such as the one to measure the oxygen, to measure the TDS, to measure the ppm, or to measure the turbidity, all of these sensors can be easily covered under 2.5K. And then for the research and development, we are leaving the rest of the segment. Almost 50% of our cost, we are leaving it for the research and development that would be required to configure all of these. And then leaving the remaining part of it for the profit margin.
Perfect.
Hence,
And
totaling it to
what will
10K.
each device cost?
Around 100 euros or 10,000 rupees in Indian.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
I have a question about how this device exactly works. Like, I'm not an expert on eutrophication. You are the experts here for sure. So I see the device prototype here on the slide, right? How does it work?
Yeah, so basically we have to take the water samples from the water bodies, and we have to put the water samples into the tube that is shown at the end of the device, and then we can reconfigure it to get the desired results.
Okay, because in your value proposition canvas slide, you mentioned that the device might stop working due to exposure to water. How that seems like quite a pickle in that instance, right? How would you prevent that from happening?
Yeah, so for that we have
or maybe I'm misunderstanding the statement here, but if you can just let us know how would it happen or how to prevent that.
So basically, we'll provide them with kits along with the device, which they would use to clean it after every use. So, for example, if we are using the machine to test a dirty or basically about to be eutrophied pond, the sensors might get stuck with the algal bloom that is present in it. So for that, we'll provide them with a kit so that they can clean it after every use. So that would resolve this problem.
Okay, clear. Tamir, I'm not sure if we have time for another question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, great. You're presenting quite an ambitious growth projection. So from 10K in 2025 to 100K in 26, how do you aim to achieve that? What is the plan, essentially?
So in the first year, we are basically aiming to sell our product, that is Utro Probe. That is the device that we have in stage of making. And then we would have a collection of data, and we are planning to provide a consultation services to the people and how they can prevent the eutrophication of ponds. So that is our idea basically.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. The next team will be Eco Audit. Do you think you can stop sharing? Eco Audit, please, you are here?
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, please, please, Daniel. Yeah.
All right, I will share my screen. Entire screen. Can you see my slideshow?
Yes.
Okay. So, hello, my name is Dino Dimitrov, and I'll present you my pitch presentation for my startup, EcoAudit. So let's begin with the problem that we want to solve. As Europe's Green Deal initiative gains momentum, more organizations will be compelled to conduct waste management audits. In many countries, there are rules that force organizations to submit a report of all the waste they produced this year and the measures they took to deal with it. But in Bulgaria, this is still a novel and difficult process. So our solution is an application with personalized template for your company's yearly waste audit that stores and organizes all your reports in easy to analyze and extract format. Our mission is to make waste auditing easy and accessible for customers of any size. And speaking of customers, this is the market size in Bulgaria. Our total accessible market is about 8,000 users. This represents every person in Bulgaria that is licensed to deal with waste in any way. And from them, 1,400 are the users that must complete yearly audits. This is all provided from the Environmental Executive Agency in Bulgaria. And this will serve as our serviceable available market. So for our customer segments, we decided to split them in two parts. Those who use our application to complete mandatory audits, the ones you need to do every year, and those who use our application to complete voluntary audits. Voluntary audits are becoming more and more prevalent because many banks and also European projects would request an extensive audit from organization before this organization can apply for a loan. So, and for our source of revenue, we will provide two plans: a startup plan, which is 99 euro per year, and a custom plan, which will be discussed per user, and will give extra customizations, integrations, and we'll offer to do the audit for them. So I'll briefly talk about our product. This is an example simple workflow of our product, where a user will get a chance to log in, then they will pick the waste license code, and from the code they have provided, we'll give them the corresponding templates, and then they will be able to they'll be able to fill them, press submit, and the templates will be automatically sent to the environmental agency in Bulgaria. And for competitors in Bulgaria, we currently have no direct competition, but many neighboring countries actually have softwares that are similar to ours, but they will not really affect the Bulgarian market. But they serve as an encouragement that there is a demand for this kind of work. So finally, I'll conclude with a 3-year plan of my startup. For the first year, we will work on taking roots into the markets. We'll develop the minimum viable product, which would roughly take 4 to 5 months. And we will try to reach out to at least 80% of the serviceable available market. And for the marketing strategy for the first year, we'll focus mainly on email and account marketing, because our phone numbers and emails of our potential customers are publicly available from the environmental agency. And for the expenses of the first year, we'll estimate to incur 41,000 euro And for the expected revenue, we expect to reach hopefully 100 users and get a revenue of 15,000 euro. But hopefully these users would be enough for us to snowball in the next years. For the second year, we'll continue development and add more features, and we'll try to reach a bigger portion of the total accessible market and hopefully break even from the expenses of the 2 years. And for the third year, which is too far to plan, we just want to showcase that this project is very flexible and we can go into any direction if the market allows. For example, we could branch into waste materials marketplace where we can allow users to trade the materials they have declared, trade the waste, or just reach out to different countries and become basically we have multiple countries. And finally, I'll briefly talk about our team. Currently, in my team, we have 3 full stack developers, with 2 of them have at least 2 years of experience. And one of them would also serve as the environmental specialist. Nikolai Dimitrov is actually licensed to make waste audits for pretty much every possible waste related to construction work. So he'll be valuable in this regard, and also we'll have a marketing specialist. And this is the end. Thank you for your attention. Please ask if you have any questions.
Thank you very much, the committee.
Yeah, thank you very much for that presentation. I guess one question I had is around the competition point that you mentioned. And you mentioned that there are no competitors within Bulgaria, but there are competitors, but they're not a significant worry. Could you expand why they're not relevant for you, particularly as in your year 3 plan, you talked about expanding to other countries. So why could they not cover the Bulgarian market as well?
Currently, the Bulgarian market, first of all, has its own specific laws, and it's also in Bulgaria. So that's why we assume that for a foreign country, it would be difficult to reach out to us. And yeah, this is kind of the logic behind them not being a threat. And as for the last 3rd year, yeah, if we try to expand to other countries, then yeah, we'll include them. But currently for our market calculations, we didn't include the possibility of expanding to other countries yet. So this was more of a long-term idea.
Okay, thank you. And the other thing, just quickly to check, again on the pricing structure that you, the cost I think you said was 99 euros a year. Is that per organization or per user? Do you expect there to be multiple people within each target organization that would use this service, or is it just one end user per organization?
We expect it to be per user because basically in Bulgaria, every year you take courses and you get a license to do this kind of audits. So only specific people can do them. Even if a whole organization needs to do the audit, only one person in the organization can actually do it. So that's why we expect it to be per user.
Okay, thank you.
Other comments or questions?
I have a question on how do you intend to reach your target audience and acquire customers effectively? So what is the marketing channels, or who are you gonna plan to approach first with your solution?
Are you asking where we would get the emails from, or who would we first try to reach?
So maybe that's the part that I didn't quite get. So your first plan for the dissemination strategy on your solution is the email. Okay. And who you will be emailing? That's another part that I definitely didn't remember from the presentation. Didn't catch that. I think you mentioned it.
So basically, every possible user that we have here from it comes from it's like a registry in the Environmental Agency of Bulgaria. This registry provides us all the information. It gives us emails and phone numbers, so they're all public. And this is where we would get the information. So we already have all the emails available for the 8,000 users from our total market. And we currently are still discussing it because we need to work through the data and basically begin targeting the most prevalent type of waste license, which we believe is construction related work. So this is where we will most likely begin our targeting. But yeah, we have the ability to reach every customer because we have all their contact information it's publicly available by law.
That is very much in your advantage.
Yeah, it's convenient.
And apart from this marketing piece, what is the biggest challenge that you anticipate? Because your idea seems to be pretty well worked out, and it seems that you have the access, you have the knowledge, and you have the audits that are mandatory now. So what do you think will be the biggest hurdle?
The biggest difficulty, in my opinion, would be actually getting the templates, the documents. They are impossible to find on your own, which is a good thing because this helps our business, but it means we need to directly contact either accountants or environmental specialists. Currently, it's a bit unclear in Bulgaria how this is done. Like, there isn't a clear standard, a clear document for each waste audit, and this would be the most difficult part, in my opinion, gathering them and making them a standardized template. But it's a good thing that it's difficult because this gives us a value to our customers.
And sorry, just to jump in there, I was just wondering then, in terms of the actual value proposition, the benefit that your potential customers are getting, is that the key value here? It's that you will direct them to what they need to be doing. You're not sort of going to be, or there is an element where with the custom plan, you can help them fill the data.
Yeah.
But within the standard plan, what you're offering is access to the forms that they need to fill. And basically just saying, this is your business, this is what you need to do.
Not only that, but also we also store them and organize them for them. We're kind of trying to follow a similar approach to accounting application.
Yeah.
But and also I didn't get a chance to talk about this much, but there is another component of our work, which is statistics. We would be able to provide statistics both to our users and if it's public to the government, which I think is also really valuable because currently things are not very standardized and it's really hard to analyze, for example, a bunch of PDFs or something like that. So having them stored and organized in our database, I think would also be valuable and could allow us to, for example, work with the government in some projects.
Yeah, that's definitely a very interesting angle. Perfect. That's really helpful. Thank you very much for that.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So thank you very much for the presentation. I think maybe this is time to go to the next one. Synpix.
Thank you.
Is Synbex team here? Hello, Synbex team is here. If not, maybe you can go to the next one, which is polymorph. Polymorph is a polymorph team here. Synbex or polymorph, any of these teams are here? Okay. If not, maybe you can go to the third one or Soul Art. I think Soul Art is here.
Greetings.
Yes.
Do you hear us?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Great. That's wonderful. Just 1 second. I'm going to put up the presentation.
If you can make it in presenting mode.
Just 1 second.
Yep.
Is it okay? Is it clear?
Yes.
First, greetings to the jury. Greetings, dear participants. We are So Art. We make scrap to craft and from scrap to art. So first off, on the left, you can see our logo and our slogan. Those two things are inseparable and are very valuable to our startup because pretty much they are the soul of the products that we make. By creating So Art, we want to minimize on the plastic waste from the beautiful green lands to the blue of the seas and use it to create items that are useful in many different industries while reducing carbon footprint and general waste around us. The things actually that we do from garbage. I am located in Shabwa, which is a seashore city. It's a very beautiful place. We have beautiful sea lands. Unfortunately, on the left, you can see a real picture from here. This is pretty much on every tidal wave. We use this material to produce our producing material, and then we do art. As you can see, the art is on the right, and in the middle we have part of our process of the destruction of the waste. And I think that our product is pretty good at utilizing materials which are already wasted. The technology that we use is 3D printing. Plastic waste continues to find its way into landfills and bodies of water, posing a significant ecological challenge, and I see that with my own eyes almost every single day. I live very near the sea, and it's such a shame that we're losing at the same time locally tourism because of this. We are poisoning the seas and the food that we derive from it and other products. I'm using 3D printing because it takes an extensive use of various types of plastics. Pretty much the ways that I have found here, around 95% of the plastic waste can be used to produce different types of filaments or pellets, or even be directly melted into plastic moldings. So 3D printing is pretty much the most suitable in the preferred area of usage and could reduce the waste of plastic pollution in the big long term. We are resorting to green 3D printing, which means we reduce, we reuse, we recycle the excess plastic from general plastic waste. And by using waste plastics, we create a product fit for many markets with a single manufacturing technology. And the best thing is that we can reuse around 98% of the total waste, which is amazing because this is waste that in our situation will end up on landfills, and from there its origins become unknown. Our business model is derived pretty much from the unique location that our business resides in, because we have the opportunity to collect and salvage resources from already polluted seashores. And thanks to our team's different hobbies and interests, we can identify all of the potential customers for each of the products we will produce. If the startup grows faster than its prime customer base, additional capacity may be developed because of our technology. It's pretty suitable for a small business, but it can be expanded to a big one as well. The sales forecast is based on the assumption that we will sell all of the highest value extruded products that we can produce. The best thing right now is the cost of our raw materials, which is literally litter. Our target audience is focused on individuals and businesses, and I will emphasize on that in a few seconds, and I will show you actually some real products that right now are in sale. And we actually produce a nature-friendly product that offers a wide variety of physical characteristics which are suited for a lot of different industries and actually local businesses. The price of the end product is based on the type, size, weight, and complexity. And again, I will show you some products and I will explain why is that. So pretty much this is our market forecast. As you can see, we want to start from Bulgaria, which is this year. We really want to realize the startup first on a local level because right now, I think that Shabo is a municipality which consists of quite big sea line territory levels. We can expand that into Europe and we can expand that to worldwide because the products we produce can be shipped everywhere. They can be used by everyone. They are not only limited to a certain type of a person or a business. If we can catch what they want as a product and match their expectations, we can sell it to them. So pretty much the market size overview, as you can see, our outer circle, this is the total revenue we think in the first 3 to 5 years. In the middle circle, this is the potential sales value that we can capture. And in our inner circle, this is our market size, which our business is realistically targeting at the moment. As for the competitive analysis, usually in this industry, traditional buying patterns are based on quality, price, delivery times, and proximity to markets. This is pretty much a seller's market, so buying patterns are often more influenced by availability, which we have due to actually the waste that is surrounding us, which is constant and in our situation never ending. The pros are our location. We have great contacts with the local municipalities and the local communities. For the last 10 years, I've been keeping touch with most or around 90% of all of the small villages and townships that surround us. And the people who are located on the sea line, they depend on tourism. And when they depend on tourism, they want a clear nature. This is what is giving them a great product. For me, this is a plus because I have a consistent supply of materials and I can use our diversified team portfolio to ship those different supplies made in the form of a great product. Our main cons are actually different time frames for manufacturing because it depends on the complexity, on the weight, on the size, on the physical characteristics of the object that we produce or the item. And the second part is that in the long term, if we actually manage to grow, I want to continue growing on the full sea line of Bulgaria, on Black Sea. Because I think that this is a problem not only surrounding our municipality here locally, nor Varna, I think it's pretty much on the whole sea line. The best thing about our startup, yes?
You're a bit over the time, please.
I'm a bit over time, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay then, let's meet the team. So pretty much as we are meeting right now, my name is Kalyan Sulenkov. I am the manufacturing and sales part. Right next to me is my lovely girlfriend. This is Slava Pavlova. She is my design and client management. She is also the touch with the people around us and the local questions and the legal questions. Our dream to see a waste-free local environment and to turn the waste in art from scrap to craft. Now I thank you for your attention. I'm sorry that I went a bit over it. It's just a topic that it's really sensible to me since I live here and I see this on a daily basis. And I just want to see my home free of waste. It's something that is very unpleasant. Well, because I can see the raw potential that we have.
Yeah.
Now, can I just put on my camera real quick to show you some real objects that we have? I think it's going to be very invaluable experience. Just 1 second. Hello, this is us. So first and foremost, I want to show you a product that is currently on sale in a home interior in place. Can you see the object? Just 1 second.
Could you maybe stop sharing the presentation, then we can. We'll
I'm
be
sorry. I am
that.
sorry. Just 1 second.
Yes, now you can show us.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Hello again, this is us. And this is one of our first products actually that is right now in sale. This is a beta object. This means that our client wasn't sure at what size they wanted, so we produced it in like 5 different sizes. As you can see, this is a very basic object. It's a utility holder, we call it. You can use it for forks, knives, spoons, etc., etc., etc. We actually can produce a lot more items for this client because they are also targeting different, not only kitchen, but a lot of home interior stuff. So we can use the waste and produce this with it. All of the objects I will show you are white because as of right now, my in-house production process is limited to white color, but I'm working on expanding the colors which are using different colorings. And also sometimes I actually want to keep the waste color because it produces very interesting colorful objects. This item over here is a second item. As you can see, it's a basic scraper. However, this item is currently in shipment for a company called Autocomplect. They're located in Dobrich, and they're selling pretty much automobile utility tools, tooling, and they're generally in that area. And the third item, since Shabo is also a farming region, this over here is a simple cap. However, this cap turns out that it's not in manufacturing right now by the brands that are originally manufacturing it. And it's actually protecting equipment, farming equipment, from getting dusted. So we are working with 2 big clients there, and they're pretty happy with this quality because their machinery is in top-notch conditions. I'm sorry that I took so much time.
No,
As I said, I'm very passionate about it.
It shows motivation from your side, which is great. So please, committee.
Yeah, maybe I can go ahead. Just a quick question for you. So right now, the collection of the waste materials, are you doing it yourself, or do you have an agreement with some, for example, waste management company that helps you to collect the waste on the beach? What is the situation now and the plans for the future?
That is a great question. Actually, no, we are currently working with the local people, with the local municipality here in Shabwa. People are very united around this problem. And as of right now, there are no outside companies working with us. We are working only with people here on hand and with the municipality itself. People are actually very happy about our idea because it tackles the problem right here, right now, and on a local level, which means that the waste doesn't have to be shipped anywhere. We can tackle it right here, in the heart of the problem itself.
So they are volunteers, right? That
there are a lot of volunteers. Actually, as of last year and this year, hundreds of people.
Okay.
So it's good also to increase awareness about this problem.
Absolutely, yes. And as I said, the local level of reception I get is amazing. Like, people are happy to do it, and they do it from the bottom of their hearts. It's not a problem surrounding only me. It's a area, and I think a global problem worldwide. Yes. We can tackle that as well. It's a very scalable problem.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And another question, sorry. The products that you make, do you show them somewhere, for example, in a marketplace, or you are selling them in direct conversations with the clients?
Thank you again for this question. It's a lovely question because I am doing both things and actually more. As a matter of fact, we've even had clients who have searched for us. The best thing about 3D printing is that I can use the waste and produce pretty much everything that you may think of with different characteristics. Now, let's say this object over here. This object over here has great environmental, sustainable, physical characteristics. It means that it's UV resistant, temperature resistant, and at the same time, I can design it the way my customer wants it. So again, my product is very scalable to a lot of different types of clients. And also, the best thing about this product is that it concerns people who want to be ecologically friendly and people who don't care that much but want this product.
Okay, thank you.
Is all type of plastic, is it possible to do this 3D printing with all types of plastic? Or
Thank you for your question. There are very little types of plastics which we cannot 3D print, but they are in that 2% margin that I said earlier. So as of right now, I've actually collected more than 58 types of plastic from our C line. And it turns out that I couldn't use only 2 of them. So yes, actually, I think that the problem is in me. I find it amazing that I still even have the opportunity to grow in this area because I've been doing 3D printing for the last 6 years, and it's my art. I'm an engineer, but I see it as my art, and it's just great that I can learn something new. I think that I will manage to even the types of plastic that are not be able to be used by a 3D printer, I will manage to do something with them as well. I'm working on expanding the process on the technology because I think that there will be a time that if this grows big enough, I will able to scale different technologies. Plastic is pretty much everywhere around us. Even right now around you, I can see something plastic around each and every one of you.
Any questions from committee? More questions?
I have a question. Hello, thank you for presentation. What about investigation? How much money is it cost?
May I ask only just to clarify something? Does this mean about the equipment? Does this mean about housing? Does this mean about energy? Just a little bit more clarification there on the question.
Thank you.
I think I have the same question, mainly about the 3D printing, the energy that you are using.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry, it stuttered for a second there.
Yeah, so it's mainly about the energy that you are using for printing and the machine. And if you would like to scale it, is it the same machine type or you need to buy a bigger machine or?
Okay, so pretty much the machines, if I want to scale it, I can use the same type technology, or if I want to increase my production value or using different types of technology. The best thing about 3D printing is that you can scale one printer with the same power supply. The power supplies are around 3 to 500 watts, something around that. They are small machines, so they use small power supplies. I've tried this experiment on my own. I can use solar powers or wind turbines to power a facility. In my situation, it was my own laboratory. This is thanks to my regional location. Shaboy is near the sea, so we have wind pillars. We have different wind directions. I can grasp those with wind turbines. We also have great sunlight exposability. So I can use solar panels for the light part of the day to at least take some of my consumption away. So I can do that with a lot of machines. I can use smaller machines for smaller objects, which tend to use lower amounts of electricity. And also, again, I can scale that by using, let's say, half more of the electricity, but using the object, let's say, around 80 to 90% more.
Good. Thank you very much. I think we can go for the next one. Maybe I can call again Synbex and Polymore. If any one of these teams here, Synbex and Polymore. Okay, if not, maybe we can go to the next one, Varna SEEDplus.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Should I share the screen?
Yes, please try.
Okay, let's give it a try. I will have to quit and join again.
I can share it from my side because I think you sent me the
Yes, I've sent it.
yeah, so maybe I can share it from my site. Varna City Port. Yes. Just tell me next and I will go next.
Okay, should I start?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, so for now, the team is just two people, me and my brother. The idea is to help the carbon footprint to be reduced. In the summer season, there are a lot of traffic jams and it's very difficult to get to one place to another. So our idea is to provide a service which is like bus, but on the sea. So city boats. At first, we can make 4 or 3 stops in the Varna Bay, and then if the idea grows good and actually manage to work, we can grow it. So the boats we can use could be electric. As you can see and read, some calculations were made, but they were really small because we didn't have enough time. Just for the summer season, the carbon footprint could be reduced by 88,320 tons. So here on this slide, we can see approximately how many people could be using this service. So 43,000 per season. We collected data for year 22 and the seasons that are to come. Probably we'll have more tourists. So depending on the price of the ticket, we could make a really great amount, but there are a lot of expenses to be made because, as you know, it's not very affordable to buy a boat and operate it and pay for the port taxes and stuff like that. I don't know if you get the idea. Yes, this is the two of us. Both of us are PhD students here in Technical University of Varna. The idea originally was mine. He could be of help with the logistics. We can make people. I'm sorry, my English went out. Yes. So by advertising, we can make people to know about this thing and really, I don't know, they could enjoy it, I think. If you have any questions, we can skip to them.
Yep. Maybe I can stop sharing now.
Yes.
Yep. So, committee.
Thank you for that presentation. So just to understand, I think what you're offering is essentially sea transport as an alternative to the on-road traffic to avoid emissions. Do you already have access to any of those sort of electric boats that you're mentioning, which you would use, or is that going to be part of the expansion plan?
We currently don't have any access to those kinds of boats. This is, for now, it's just an idea. We don't have anything, but we can make deep research on all the aspects, financial and, of course, everything else.
And do you know if there are, I suppose, to help it grow, are there any businesses that you could help, that you could partner with within the Varna region? So, for example, who will have those electric boats?
Can you ask the question a little bit differently? I didn't
Are there any organizations in Varna that you have thought about building partnerships with to help deliver your service?
I'm not quite sure, but I think we can find some same-minded people who could like the idea.
Okay, thank you.
But for now, there's no such service provided.
I have a small question. Are you offering this service for the tourist as a tourist service, or for the local people who are from Varna and around?
Both for the citizen and the tourist.
Yep. Yep. Any other questions from the committee? Okay. If not, maybe we can go to the next one. But before I ask again, Sinbex and Polymore, if they are here. Sinbex and Polymore. Okay. If not, we can go to the next startup, Lido Motors.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Yes, do you think you can share your screen?
Okay, now I need 1 second.
Yeah, please. And the next one will be Vital Beacon. So did you share your screen?
It's just showing up as a black screen for me.
Yeah, just a black screen, yes.
Some time to try share screen.
Think something happened. Hello, are you still with us? No, I don't think. Okay. If not, maybe we can go to Vital Beacon and then we can return back to Lido Motors. Vital Beacon, you are here, right? Hello, Vital Beacon, you are here? You should be here because you sent me your presentation. Okay. Hello? Vital Beacon? Not here. Okay, maybe we can call the other startup again. Synbex, Polymore, Lido Models, and Vital Beacon. Okay, no one show up. Do you think we can this is a question for committee. Do you think we can take 5 minute break just to see if other people will join?
Okay, I think it's a good idea.
Maybe, Tamar, we can send a quick email to the teams that are missing just to make sure if they have any connection issues or anything.
Yes.
Can I quickly ask, are we supposed to send our presentations somewhere? Or
Daniel, I think we got your presentation. Am I right?
maybe you don't have the new one that I just presented.
Okay,
I'll send it.
You can
I'll
send it
send
to
it to
me,
you.
yes, and I can share it with the committee.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Tamer, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Can I send it to you via email?
Yes, please do.
All right, I will send you via email. Thank you.
Yeah. Is this Soul Art or?
Yes, this is so art.
Yeah, please. So I just send this email to the other teams. This is
I'm sorry, you have some problem with connection, or you see my presentation or not?
no, yeah, we see you, but not your presentation.
So I will try.
Yeah, please try. If not, you can send it to me and I can share it from my site, which is not
Okay.
the ideal, but yes, we can see now.
So great. My name is Valery Ledakhovsky, Cell Led Motors Automotive Ukraine. It's national strategy how to launch to production electrical vehicles in Ukraine for European market. We signed contract with Volkswagen and Vauxhall platform and all component electrical vehicles. So it's the same ID form, but our business model price will be less than Volkswagen. Vision concept and SUV in 5 doors in
Sorry,
body.
is it cutting out
That's
for
a
other people as well?
roadmap. That's
I think your
I'm struggling
connection,
to hear.
yeah, the connection is not
that we
good.
create in partnership with Volkswagen. And now it's better.
Now it's better, yes.
Okay. So we have signed a contract with Volkswagen to model electrical platform with Ital Design to create a concept for Geneva Motor Show, and Ital Design full vehicle development with test, with crash test and start to production in Ukraine. Our team with big expertise in the automotive, Max Kinder with experience in McLaren and Skoda, and Vladimir Panchenko with experience in Zoox, Piech Automotive, and Bugatti Rimac. That's Vision SUV in 5 doors on modular electrical platform. And our strategy start to production 1,000% components in Ukraine. And we have all facilities for this. Our sales plan, we have a pre-order for National Police of Ukraine, 6,000 electrical vehicles, and our sales plan, 50,000 vehicles from 2030. Based on Bloomberg Analytics and European Green Deal. So our market strategy start from Geneva Motor Show and start pre-order marketing campaign by 100 euros. Sales, our competitive sales and customer proposition starting from $25,000. And our strategic partners, PVC and Strategy to IPO SPAC. We started from a grant funding from Ukrainian government and EIT Manufacturing Jumpstarter. So we have contract with Pininfarina to produce pre-order concept and present at Geneva Motor Show. And we need 1.5 million euro by 10% equity of our company. Thank you.
Yep, thank you very much. Question from the committee?
So I think, I'm not sure if it was the same for everyone else. At the start of the presentation, it was cutting out a bit. So I just wanted to actually confirm precisely, if you could just confirm exactly what the solution was. Are you developing the electric vehicles entirely yourself, or is it sort of a component of those electric vehicles, sort of modular components?
So it's our strategic partners, Volkswagen, Pininfarina, Ital Design. And we independent brand from Volkswagen, and our team will be development electrical vehicles for Ukrainian market and export to Europe.
Okay, perfect. And just out of it, so with Volkswagen as the strategic partner there, how does that relationship work?
We have contract. Volkswagen we will deliver modular electrical platform and all components that we need. Includes batteries, electrical motors, controllers, and all components. And our strategy, step by step, localized components in Ukraine.
Perfect. And through that, is there any sort of IP or revenue sharing with Volkswagen, or is that just purely as a distribution?
It's a marketing strategy, PVC and Strategy marketing agency to IPO SPAC New York Stock Exchange.
So you are producing in Ukraine or designing in Ukraine?
Yes, we have we have two solutions, two production plant. It's Eurocar from Uzhgorod that creates Skoda in Ukraine. And the next solution, next plant, it's ZAS, who create Renault and Mercedes to Ukrainian market. Thank you.
Any other questions from committee? Yep, if not, thank you very much. I will call the last three teams again. I already sent them an email. Synbex, Polymore, and Vital Bacon. Again, Synbex, Polymore, and Vital Bacon. In one of this team here? Okay. If not, maybe we can execute from our teams like for 10 minutes. And we will open like a breakout room just for the committee to discuss the results and then come back to announce it. So give us just 10 minutes and we'll be here around 1 o'clock Varna time, 12 o'clock Central Europe time. So, no. I think, yeah, already you are there. Rory, you are not there, Rory, right?
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, just you are not joining. You will go now. Yep.
About that last company.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's different, yeah.
Sorry, just to clarify, will the recording of this be shared with the participants?
No, is it recording?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's recording.
Ah, really? Okay, sorry for that. How to stop? Just
Tamara, I think you're on mute again. I'm not sure if you said something there.
sorry, yeah. I just asking about the committees. All of them here now. Like Svelin is here, and I couldn't see Svelin actually. Yeah, Svelin is here, and Joanna is here. So I think the room is empty now, so we can announce. Yep. So we had a lot of discussion because again, all the team is very near to each other. All get almost similar points, but we choose these three teams as a winner. Soul Art, Libido Motor, and Trace Cycle. So congratulations for the three teams. We'll be in contact with you this week in order to arrange a few things related to the conference and get more information from your side. And good luck for the rest.
Thank you. Have a
Thank you everyone so much for your participation today. It was really, really interesting to see all of your startups, and we definitely encourage you to sort of keep working on them. There are some really cool projects within all of the presentations. So yeah, excited to see where they will go, those who will be progressing and those who aren't as well. So congratulations to everyone.
Thank you.